Hi, my name is Jason. This is my family, and we love to travel.
To the beach!
Or lake,
In the forest! On the coast!
to the mountains, and even deep underground. I hope you come along as we travel all around our home state of California, the greater United States, and beyond. We invite you to come join us as we go exploring. Let's go to the beach. And this time, we're not going to take the beach trail. We've gathered up our beach gear and are heading to Pismo State Beach. This time we're taking the access road instead of the beach trail that we tried to take before where we got lost in the brush. It's only about a 10-minute walk along this access road through the dunes to get from the campground to the beach. The road is pretty sandy and a little tough to pull the wagon through, but not really bad, at least not until the end of it. So, if playing in the street is your idea of fun, then this beach might be for you, because cars and trucks drive up and down the beach constantly between where you're sitting in the dunes and down at the shore. Or maybe you're a big fan of sand blasting. Well, then the constant 30-mile-per-hour winds blowing sand up the beach will tickle your fancy. But between the traffic on the beach and the wind, this was one of the most unpleasant beach experiences I have ever had. Kira and Sunny couldn't handle it and headed back to the campground. But a day at the beach is like pizza, right? Even when it's bad, it's good. So Jody, Jack, and I settled in and enjoyed what we could. There were even some pleasant experiences, like these horses walking up the beach. Jack especially enjoyed himself, but even Jack could only take so much, And eventually we headed back to the campground to clean up and reunite with Kira and Sunny before heading to Old Juan's Cantina for dinner. So we came back to Old Juan's. We're gonna have dinner at Old Juan's Cantina. The ambience at Old Juan's was great, with all the interesting decorations and decor. And the food was fantastic. Jody and I got combo plates, and Jack and Kira got tacos, with Kira's being the street taco kind. Jody and Kira also got a caramelized avocado, which they said was amazing. I had to take their word for it because I'm not really a fan of avocado. How was your dinner? Good?
Although I think they were just right for how many chips I ate. And Daddy has room for ice cream second. Remember that?
Jack finished off with some ice cream.
Sure was a fun trip.
Yep. The next day it was time to go, but first we'll give you our thoughts on this campground and beach. What do we think of the beach? The beach is not far away, but the beach itself was windy.
Interesting. Cars driving on it.
Yeah, between the dunes and where the surf is almost like a road because there's cars driving up and down it all the time. So you got to watch yourself and watch your kids when they're running up and down from the sand down to the surf. They got to watch out for cars. It's weird. It's like look both ways before crossing the beach. But the wind is constant
and cold. Very cold.
Cold.
Yeah, and don't really try to eat there because the wind just throws sand in your mouth. But the campground is great.
What would you rate this campground?
At least an 8 out of 10.
8? Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, I'd say 8. So all in all, I would give this is Pismo State Beach Oceano Campground on the dry camping side. I'd give that an 8 out of 10.
And I give the ocean/beach a 4.
4 out of 10. Yeah.
Jackson, what do you rate the campground out of 10 and what do you rate the beach/ocean area?
I think I rate the beach like a 7 because it was a lot of fun, but it was really windy.
Wow, that's way higher than my 4.
You gave it a 4? Well, it's a good beach and like a good ocean. It's just really windy.
A good ocean.
It is a good ocean.
The Pacific
That's
Ocean
a good
is
ocean.
a good ocean.
Dude, I rate the Pacific Ocean a 10 out of 10. But I like this campground. We also got a really good spot too.
Yeah.
So what's the campground out of 10?
9.
Ooh.
9 out of 10. Wow, that's pretty good. This campground is in great shape. It's not torn up and worn down. The bathrooms are, I would say, immaculate.
3 things I don't like. Area where the fire pit is and where the picnic tables is sand. At least in our spot. What do you dislike?
What I dislike that there isn't more kind of cute little downtown-y stuff within walking distance.
Well, that's not the campground's fault.
No, but I'm just saying the proximity of the campground and, places to walk
Oh,
to.
I thought I'm disagreeing with you.
Okay.
We went and walked all morning, and we went to a visitor center. We went to the market.
Well,
and we also went and looked at the Mexican restaurant.
I'm comparing it to like San Elijo, right? Where we walked
Wow.
to that downtown area, and there was like nice, cute little town with all kinds of restaurants and stores and
A lot of the spots don't have shade.
lack of shade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing we got a pop-up, huh?
Yeah, there's not much shade.
All right. What are your likes?
Likes. My number one like is the size of the camp spots.
Yep.
In the dry camping area, the spots are really good size, especially this one, number 43. We have a ton of room.
My like is that there's little trails that go off of this campground. So even if you don't really want to go to the beach, you can go on lots of little nature hikes around the lagoon and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah, that's a good one.
And
I like
the
that.
at the visitor center. I mean, how many campgrounds do you go to that have a visitor center explaining the area?
Yep. Yeah, that's true too.
And it's nice.
And the number 3 like?
Clean bathrooms.
The bathrooms are amazing.
What are your thoughts, Dee?
I like it.
What would you rate the campground out of 10?
I don't know, like an 8.
And what do you rate the beach?
Like a 6.
Oh, that was more generous than we gave it.
I don't know. It was cold and there were cars and Sunny hated it.
Well, that wraps it up for Oceano Campground at Pismo State Beach. So it's time to head home. Give us a thumbs up to help support the channel, and subscribe and click the bell to get notifications for more videos like this, when later we take our summer 2021 trip, and spoiler alert on that, we catch some fish on that trip. And thanks so much for watching.